In today's video, we're going to talk about when it's okay to stop your contest prep. Hey guys, thanks for tuning in, and I am sorry for not getting a video out for the last week or so. It's been extremely busy. As you maybe can tell from my background, I am in a new apartment over in Tampa. I'm so excited. I'm really close to where I'm going to be doing my master's in exercise science at the University of South Florida, as well as being over here closer to many of my friends and some very positive, influential people in the fitness industry. So be on the lookout. Probably be doing some collabs coming up pretty soon, and just bringing some better content for you guys. But you probably clicked on today's video because of the topic, and the topic is, when is it okay to stop your contest prep? And the reason I brought this up today, I actually had a completely different topic in mind to talk about today, but unfortunately I had a client that one of my athletes had to stop her contest prep. She was in bikini prep. We had worked together reversing her for about 3 to 4 months, and she was in about week 6 of 21, 22 week bikini contest prep. So unfortunately, she lives in another country. There's been a lot of government and just a lot of turmoil going on over there, causing a lot of stress to the citizens. She was opening up her own business, and just a lot of life stressors that were getting to her, and just decided that it was not the right time to continue on with prep. And I reiterated to her, you know, I want you to do what's best for you, right? And I think any good coach should portray that to their athletes, right? Because in all honesty, like for my athletes, they're not doing it for me, right? They're doing it for themselves. If you're going through a contest prep, you're doing it because you want to. It's a fulfillment, right? But at the same time, it is not life. And I sit there saying this coming from someone who lives and breathes and bleeds bodybuilding, physique sports, strength sports, powerlifting. It is not life. There are some things in our life that are more important than training for a competition, training for a physique show, any of those things. So we have to keep things in perspective. We can get very caught up in the process, right? In prep, in getting ready for a show, having that tunnel vision. Now, I will preface this by saying there is never going to be a right time to prep, right? There's never going to be that 100% easy, smooth 16 to 20 to 24 week cycle in your life where it's just going to be 100% roses and rainbows to prep for a show. There's always going to be stressors, always going to be life difficulties that come up. But you have to be honest with yourself and decide, are these stressors enough for me to overcome, or are they too big? Now, stress can be one of the worst enemies to someone going through prep because of cortisol levels. Cortisol levels, if they get too high, too long, too chronically, they can inhibit fat burning, right? They can actually promote fat storage, and obviously when you're in a prep, you're not wanting that. So it is important to examine your life, right? It's important to examine where you're at in your life from a personal standpoint, a professional standpoint, an emotional standpoint, and just decide, is it the right time for me to do it? Can I put all these stressors, put all these other factors aside, and do this prep to the best of my ability? And if the answer is no, that is perfectly fine, guys. You don't have to stress yourself out over it, right? There's always going to be more shows. There's always going to be more competitions that you can train for. We have to keep in mind that we sometimes live in this bubble, this fitness culture bubble, right? And we think that it is 100% life. And in reality, we are a small percentage of the population that actually lives in this bubble, in this world. So there are other factors to keep in mind. Do you have a family, right? Do you have a demanding job? Are you in school? Do you have the financial means to support this? Do you have the emotional support from a loved one, a husband, a wife, parents, siblings, whatever it is? Because contest prep can be tough, and it can be kind of a selfish thing. You can easily take away time that you would usually spend with friends, family, a loved one, and put it towards training, your cardio, meal prepping, whatever it is, guys. So contest prep is not the end all be all, right? Most of the people watching my channel, most of the people out there are not competing at a professional level as far as making an income, making a substantial living from this. It's fulfillment. It is goals. It is for fun, right? At least it should be. The end outcome should always be what you are happiest with, not what a judge declares you as, like the winner, second place, third place, you know, second call outs, third call outs, whatever it is. You have to be happy with the process. You have to be happy with the work that you put in and the result that you get in the end for yourself. Now, if these stressors, if certain stressors come up in your life and it is inhibiting your sleep, your eating, your training, your recovery, all of these factors, it might be time to start looking into whether or not you should end your contest prep. Or if you need to take a deeper look into how to better manage these stressors in your life. So just a couple things to keep in mind, guys. Like I said, this was a completely off topic compared to what I was going to do today, but I think it is a very important topic, especially at this time of year when people are either already into their preps or beginning a prep for a show in the summer or the fall, whatever it is. Keep these things in mind, guys. We live in this bubble. It's great. We love it. We love the culture. We love the lifestyle. But it is not 100% reality, right? We do have jobs. We do have families. We do have friends. We do have other obligations in our lives that we have to keep in mind that help us live, help us survive, and make us well-rounded people. So just examine your situation. If you're feeling like you're just too stressed out from prep and there's things that you can't move around, you can't adjust, then you might want to look into halting this prep right now and looking for another show at a later date. Like I said earlier, there's never going to be a 100% good time to go through a prep. There's always going to be stuff that comes up, but you have to know yourself, you have to know your body, you have to know how you handle stress and different situations to see when is going to be the best time for you to continue on. So thank you guys very much for tuning in. I hope this maybe helps some of you guys out there that might be on the fence as far as should you continue with your contest prep, should you start a contest prep right now. Understand your life, understand the factors that go into making your life whole and what you have to do, your responsibilities, and just go from there. So thank you guys for tuning in. I'm David Mathis. If you guys have any interest in strength or physique coaching, nutrition, training programs, you can contact me, mathisfitness@gmail.com. You can find me on Instagram @mathisfitness. And I'll leave all this information in the description box below. But I want to thank you guys so much. You guys take time out of your day to watch my videos and support me. And I do this all for you guys. So thank you so much. Have a great day. I'll be seeing you soon.